Hey guys, what's up? Wolfie Station back with another video. Today's video we are gonna read a cartoon creepypasta on suicidemouse.AVI, the retake. Now, it's basically like a remake of the original Suicide Mouse. So if you want to hear the story of the original Suicide Mouse, check out Andal's TV. His name is spelled ANDAULL TV. Search him up and look through his cartoon creepy pastas until you can see the one that says suicidemouse.avi. Go show his channel some love. And with that being said, we're gonna read the story from top to bottom, and then at the end, I'll give you a little review. So with that being said, guys, let's get into the video. Now, I'm sure most of us know about Disney. After all, who wouldn't? Some of their characters and movies have grown to become cultural phenomenons worldwide. Yet, the most well-known out of them is obviously Mickey Mouse, their main mascot. Mickey's backstory is quite interesting, as well. Many consider him Disney's first ever character. He was actually made after Walt Disney lost the rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, the true first Disney character. If you want to go even further, you can even argue that Pete was actually the first Disney creation. Now, Mickey had many cartoons starring him since his inception in 1928. Yet, there is one that had never been resurfaced, and it is likely for good reasons. From the sources I initially gathered, it wasn't anything that interesting. It was simply a 2 to 3 minute walk cycle of Mickey in front of 6 buildings looping and looping and looping, similar to that of the Flintstones. Strangely, there was not any regular cartoon music like usual. Instead, it was the sound of someone banging on a piano, before fading to white noise for the remainder. Even more creepier was that Mickey wasn't his ordinary self. He wasn't dancing. He was not singing. He looked sad and had his hand behind his back. His head kept tilting side to side as he continued walking. Up until a few years ago, that what everyone, myself included, assumed the cartoon was. That is until Leonard Maltin, a well-known film historian and critic, was attempting to release it onto DVD alongside with other Mickey cartoons. He considered it's too garbage to be on the DVD, yet decided to make a digital copy since it was Walt's creation. And since he was likely wanting to preserve it, since again he was a film historian, yet when he was doing it, he found out something. It turned out the cartoon was approximately 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. That is what my source, TR, an acquaintance of Mr. Maltin himself, said when I asked about it. Initially, Malton thought that the black screen was the end of it. Yet, when it came, it stayed for a bit. Then the music started playing, and he discovered new footage. We assuming this is why Mickey is the way he is in the cartoon. This is what Malton stated when he saw. The first was Mickey walking in on Minnie cheating on him, which surprisingly peaked. The three argued for a bit, and Mickey storms off, furious, having now broken up with Minnie. The second scene featured a drunken Goofy and Donald getting into a car accident. Both were killed on the spot. Donald was driving. Finally, the last shot was that of Mickey and Pluto at the vet, with Mickey having to hear the news that Pluto was going to be put down due to catching an incurably deadly disease. These scenes lasted approximately 20 seconds each, and the screen went back to black until the 6-minute mark. The scene cut back to Mickey, still walking. However, things were different this time. The piano was replaced by a quiet murmur. And it wasn't any sort of language. It sounded like crying. The noise continued getting louder. All whilst the picture began to get weird, and the sidewalk is going in ways that is impossible due to Mickey's walking. Then Mickey's sad face expression soon turned into a disturbing smirk. On the 7th-minute mark, the murmuring turned into a blood-curdling scream, and the picture was starting to distort even more than before. Colors that were impossible to create at this time started showing in Mickey, his face. I can't describe the full detail yet. From what Martin saw, he told me his eyes completely fell off his jaw and now turned into an absolutely horrific smile. The smile that had become uncomfortably extended. The bottom of Mickey's mouth was extending downwards, and it went down so much it was being dragged across the street until the lower half had been completely ripped off, leaving him jawless, smiling mouths to behold. The buildings were turned to rubble, and the sidewalk continued going in humanly impossible directions. At this point, Malton had left the room, having become too disturbed at what he was witnessing. That was when he sent me and a few others to view the remaining footage. We were told to take notes of everything that happened until the end, and then it immediately put onto a file in the vault. The footage was still on. At this point, the faded scene of what happened to Mickey's friends started playing again at the 8-minute and 30-second mark. Mickey stopped. He turned to face the camera and did his whole body. Mickey's jaw had suddenly returned to normal in the process. He then suddenly said, "Real suffering is not known." And his jaw proceeds to become extremely extended once more, and he proceeds to melt. and become a pile of ink. All that was left of him was his still smiling yet extended jaw. The screen faded to black once more, and it cut to a classic face of Mickey that would show up at the beginning and end of cartoons, during which a music box was playing in the background. It lasts 10 seconds, featuring Russian text saying, I can't read that. That roughly translates to the sight of hell bringing viewers back in. After we had left and reported back to Malton, one of the employees began repeating Mickey's words, real suffering is not known. Then he proceeds to take one of the guard's pistols and shot himself on the spot, straight to the brain. He died instantly. From what I know, no one else, other than me, Malton, and a few employees, was sent. I was sent with have seen the footage. However, there have been many attempts to find the file by several employees, all of whom have been terminated. I'm not sure if the footage found its way online, but from rumors I've heard it's out there. Somewhere the file is under the name suicidemouse.AVI. If you manage to find it, please contact me immediately, regardless of where you are and the timing. If a Disney death is covered up as well, then it's certainly something big. Get back at me whenever you can. There's a little bit more. As of now, I have yet successfully retrieved the file. All I've been able to find was a still image of Mickey in the first phase, and his walk cycle, and really, for the better, I think. suicidemouse.avi should remain lost. I hope you guys enjoyed that little cartoon creepy remake pasta. If you guys have, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what else you guys want to see in my next video. Sorry if sorry if there is some other noise in the background other than my voice or my music. It's just that, I don't live in a very quiet house, so you may have heard something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And already like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in my next video. This has been Wolfie Station in Peace. Out.